Alright, so I meant to open this months ago when it first came out, Vecna Eve of Ruin, D&D Icons of the Realms. Just because I like the Icons of the Realms. I don't know that they're big sellers or anything like that, but I like to bring in some from time to time. And certainly, obviously, if someone wants specific ones, then I order them in. But they're just really great. I think that the cost per mini is minimal. I think because of the randomization. Because if they had to make, all the different things that they make in these sets and then make them in their individual packaging and put them on shelves, certain things would sell a lot and sell out, and other things would sit on the shelves for years and be returned or whatever. So it makes less economic sense. So you basically have to charge, instead of, $2.50 a mini, it'd be closer to $10 a mini because of the associated costs of overprinting some and underprinting others, that kind of stuff, right? So this kind of evens it out and allows you to mass produce it. And the box on this is there's like I don't know, it's like a cheaper cardboard or cheaper ink or something like that. That doesn't really matter, it's just interesting to note. I'll cut the bottoms on these. Anyway, WizKids is great at putting out pre-painted minis, and I like pre-painted minis because I don't have the time right now, and also never, I could always find something other than paint. Although nowadays, with the ability to sit down and watch some YouTube videos, listen to some podcasts, whatever, that does seem more appealing to me, and, as I get older, sitting around painting becomes more appealing because I don't need to go out, go to nightclubs, whatever, or, all the other little things. Now, I don't really necessarily like how all this stuff is packaged, just because pulling all these little minis out of a little baggie is kind of annoying. Oh, shoot, it's hard to get these out. It's very difficult to break that. And I completely forgot I have a knife. So that was easier. What was that? Sorry, I'll look at the bottom. It's a horned devil. So these clear bases are interesting. I preferred the black bases. I don't know. It's harder to read stuff. This is a skeleton of some kind. And then, see, it's just hard to read these sometimes. I don't know so I'm just going to put it up, and then you tell me what it is. I can't read that. Despite the fact that I'm wearing reading glasses, which is a new thing for me in the last couple of years. Used to have better than 20/20 vision. Now I need reading glasses. Although my, whatever the long distance vision is still great. Angry Commoner. Oh, that's good, but he looks like Uncle Fester. Right? What's this? Oh, some crazy beast. Easier to get out. What is this? Blaze Bear. If you ever needed a bear that was on fire, get the Blaze Bear. Let's see what else is in here. Again, it's fine the way that they're packaging these, I guess, but if they want to think of, people opening their boxes and giving them free marketing for doing so, then they should probably think about how they design the boxes to be opened. A bearded devil, a Kuatoa. Kuatoa. I cannot remember this. And then a skeleton. So it's good. Hey, I'm getting lots of skeletons. That's good. Can always use lots of skeletons. Alright. This one just came right out. What is it? It's a Vrock. I don't know what a Vrock is. What the Vrock is that? Whether you like that or not, whether you thought that was funny, give me a like anyway. Or if you thought it was too dad joke and you really, really hated it, give me a dislike. Yeah. Feel the hatred. Alright, what's going on with these? Miragon. I don't know what that is. What is this? This is a moon. What? Moonlight Guardian? Moonlight Guardian? Never heard of those either. This is Bearded Devil. Dunno some of these. What's this? So far, you know, only one of those was difficult to get out. What is this? This is a Star Angler. Oh. Spelljammer thing? Or not? I mean, I guess it could be used as Spelljammer regardless of whether that's its origin. And being that this is a Vecna set, you wouldn't expect to see any Spelljammer stuff in here. So some sort of whatever. Koto again. Again, that's another benefit of these randomizations is that you get a lot of the things that you need a lot of. The little guys. Angry Commoner, again. Oh, this is a different Angry Commoner. Not Fester. It's the female version. And then what's this? I cannot... Oh my god. Let me see if I can read that. What is it? Oh, man. Nope. Black Rose. I don't know. See, if that was a black base with white paint for the writing, it would be easy to read. But because it isn't. So I don't know what was their reasoning for the clear bases, other than they wanted to make it look more like the virtual tabletops. That's, as far as I can tell, that's all that it is. Or, I don't know, it's easier to see the bottom of this game mat here. So, I don't know. What is this? This is a warg. Now, that is something you need at least 2 or 3 of. So it would be nice to get more than one of them in one brick, but I don't know. We'll see. And again, I don't actually know any of the rarities of these things. I don't know, what's hard to get or whatever. And whether anything's valuable, that's not really what I care about with Icons of the Realms. I care about getting lots of the stuff I'm going to use in my campaign. Spiked Devil. And also cool things that are iconic, right? Angry Commoner. Oh, there's a 3rd version of the Angry Commoner. And Barbed Devil. That does look cool. I don't think I've run any campaigns that are heavy into demons and devils and stuff like that, because it's a more complex thing. Oh, good, giant spider. Spider Fiend. Oh. But can double as a giant spider, so that's great. It's good to have a giant spider, because you're almost always going to run a campaign that has a giant spider at some point, right? Like, why wouldn't you throw a giant spider in somewhere? And, the first time I got back to D&D, and was it 2015-ish, with my friends, one of the first things that happened when they went into this cave was they started, encountering more and more cobweb. And, of course, they're like, oh, there must be a giant spider here. And we hadn't played in, 20 years. And that's great. They figured it out, and they were prepared. They weren't surprised by a giant spider. So, That's fine. Oh, Mordenkainen. Nice. And Kuto. And you could use Mordenkainen if you have a Magic the Gathering deck and he's your commander. I don't know. Is there a viable Mordenkainen commander deck? Who knows? What is this? This is Tri-Green? No. Ice Devil. So I'm getting a theme of Vecna. Lots of devils and demons. I mean, maybe that was when he was trying to become a god? I don't know. I don't know what the connections between demons and devils are in Vecna. I don't know much about Vecna. He wasn't really that important until recently, even though he's, throughout the history of the game, he's in there, but he wasn't focused on, because that isn't how D&D really worked back then. Some more skeletons. What is this? Just skeleton and just regular skeletons. And a barbed devil. So, okay, lots of things that we can use that are similar and ubiquitous. Oh, is this Lolth or just a regular Drider? Driders are sort of magically altered spiders mixed with dark elves that, they're just these crazy abominations that the dark elf queens have created to do their bidding and be their... Vecna. So we got Vecna as a human and Mordenkainen. That's good. Another Kuatoa. Lots of Kuatoas. Again, I don't use those creatures necessarily, and it also seems like the gulp whatever things from World of Warcraft. So I guess if you're near the coast or whatever, you use them, but I haven't used creatures like that very much. But in any case, that's pretty cool. I'll put up some of the cooler things that were in there. The big things all together. Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? Alright, so I'm going to go on to the next one. Let me know what you think.